Hey everyone, it's me. I'm back again, finally. And this is my local to global save with Mojo Wrestling Federation. It is the 14th of February 2026. 2 years, well, 1.5 years into the save now, I feel like. Just about. No, April will be 1.5 years. So at the end of this episode, we're 1.5 years in. And breaking news, we are out of debt. Finally. It took 14 months. No, it didn't. It took 16 months, and we're finally back in business, which means I can start spending more money, finally. Which probably means we'll get some more guys in at some point soon. But I have things that I want to do first for the guys that are already here. Because as I can see here, on the. Oh, hang on. Go back. On the quick diary, we've got 4 wrestlers whose contract's expiring. And I don't know who I want to keep. Blake, I have a feeling, isn't going to stick. I don't really feel like Blake can stick around at this point, which is a shame. Lee Hunter, he's going to stick around for a bit. I actually quite like Lee Hunter. He's just turned 40 in game. But he's a good hand to keep around for now. We've got Livy Grace, who is not bad, but I have a feeling that there's some better female wrestlers out there that I can maybe afford a bit better now. I want to keep Rain Leverkusen because she's younger. She's got charisma and she can talk on the mic a little bit. She's a little bit better than some of the others are. But I feel like we might get rid of Livy, Grace, and Blake. But yeah, other than that, who's on the shortlist now? I don't know who I want to sign out of these guys. Grado is somebody I definitely want to get in at some point, but he is also very expensive. I just signed this guy just because, not signed him. I shortlisted him because look at that. He's an American guy, so he's never going to come over here, I don't think, for the time being. But look at his stats. He's just generated, and he is one of the best talkers in the game. But yeah, we need to start looking through here and seeing who I can afford to bring in as. Why is this guy here? He's from New Zealand. Oh, because he's also semi-decent. Fair enough. Some more guys I need to take a look at if I can bring them in at some point soon. Oh, and this Rey Mysterio 4 generated. He is gloomy. But yeah. This is a regen of Rey Mysterio. I think that's what they're called. He looks decent. We've got Ricky Knight Jr., somebody I might bring in at some point. He is, I believe, one of the Knight family. I assume. Yes. Yeah, that's him. The tag team was Zack Knight. Didn't bother shortlisting him, but okay. But yeah, he's 250 a show, which is a problem. Sophia Reed, someone who is pretty decent, is very young, could be useful. She's a babyface as well, which is great. And yeah, we've got some people that I can potentially bring in at some point. I will keep looking through the I guess the wrestler list over here. But yeah, it is show day today though for starters, and I've been told we haven't defended either title for 63 days. That is 2 months. So there might be a title defense on the show today. There might not because I haven't really built anyone else up to take on Lucian Phillips yet, which is a small problem. But yeah. I am going to. I guess. Oh yeah. Also, Jade Cargill is friends with someone. Apparently. Breaking news: Jade Cargill has friends. Lol. Anyway, I'm going to quickly just go through the pre-show stuff, and then like on camera, and then book the show off camera, like I always do, before we get down to business. On the previous show, it ended with Jim Hunter almost hitting Joe Lando. I think was it Joe Lando? It was one of the new wrestlers with a chair after their match because he was frustrated that he didn't get to win clean because of a quote unquote injury. Who was it? It was Sam Doyle, that's it. But nobody's getting a night off because I don't know who I need. We'll pick the best option again. It's still the venue. Of booking team meeting. What points do I have? So I've got creative finish, it's a safe bet for anyone. And Eddie Dennis still has his one that, I'm sorry, Eddie, it's just not going to happen. You're our road agent. I will get another creative finish though. For Jim Hunter, that's not too bad. And I will take a character idea because I like these a lot. God damn it, that one sucks. So with locker room incidents, Amale just keeps on causing issues. Fine. Nothing noteworthy happened. Eddie Dennis is training people again, and that's it. I feel like every show since I've signed Amale, she's had an issue backstage. I don't know why. Courtney Bruce is still away training for a fight. But yeah, so these are the storylines we have so far. We still have our little righteous killer storyline with Joseph Connors and the Hunter brothers. But we've already had this match, and I can't think of who would be a good opponent for Lucian Phillips. They don't have to necessarily be a face, because we don't have the heel face divide it's not very strictly enforced. But I don't think any of the faces are ready for the main event, which kind of sucks because I have quite a few here. Like Danny Black, I like Danny Black. I could push him up maybe. Malik is good. Joe Lando and Maverick Mayhew are pretty decent. I've got Charles Crowley, who is not too bad. But yeah. I don't know. I think I have a solution for that though, which you will see starting today. Well, it will be starting today. The plan that I have. Yeah, I'm gonna book the show, and then I will see you all when the show's about to begin. Yeah, you guys are there. Okay, we are ready to go. We're spending $610 on talent today, which is good. But yeah. So on this show, we have Olivia has a big announcement to make. Wonder what it could be. It's something interesting potentially. And we have Danny Black versus Mike Bird in the first match on the card. We have Rain Leverkusen versus Amale, just to see what they can do together. We have Joe Lando versus Sam Doyle, two up and coming high flyers in the company. And in the main event, we have Joseph Connors versus Malik. Just one thing, I don't know if I've done this correctly. He's not a great high flyer, but he is. Should I make this match a different kind of match? Should I make this a car crash or mayhem? We'll give it a try. Why not? It's got to be a car crash match, basically. Might spoil who's winning that match as well. And we have a post-match angle with Joseph Connors, like we usually do. The show is 69 minutes long, nice. And then, yeah, we've got 4 matches, 2 segments. But let's get right into this. If it'll start. Okay. Oh, it's a good angle. So, Olivia Brooks comes to the ring and she welcomes everyone to the show and says that she has a big announcement, something that will change the future of the MWF. She's interrupted by Mike Bird, who says that whatever this big announcement is, he better be a part of it because he's proven over the last few months that he is the best in this company, as he is undefeated. Olivia then sighs and says next month we will have a one-night tournament where we'll be giving the winner a golden opportunity to become the British champion. Now, I run out of space in the text box here, but basically she goes on to say, we are having a one-night tournament where we are going to give the winner the all-or-nothing briefcase. This is something I might have stolen from my my local company that I train with, but who cares? The all-or-nothing briefcase. If anyone here watches WWE, this is basically Money in the Bank. But instead of it being in a ladder match, we have a one-night tournament instead. So how it's going to work, we're going to have 2 triple threat matches on the show, and the winners of each of those matches will go on to the main event, and they will fight it out for the all-or-nothing briefcase, and then they get to hold it for a year. They get to cash it in whenever they want. But yeah, typical Money in the Bank stuff. The all-or-nothing briefcase. We'll make that tournament after this show and pick the 6 competitors, because there's a few people in it that definitely need to be in it, and some others that haven't decided yet for certain. Up next, why are they both inconsistent? Great. We have Danny Black versus Mike Bird, when in a decent match, Mike Bird has defeated Danny Black by a pinfall with a very quick roll-up. So my idea for this match is, I think, don't quote me on this because I'm probably wrong, I think Danny Black either trains with Mike Bird IRL or he just works for his company IRL. Not 100% sure. But so they're this is a Catch-22 showcase match, basically. So Danny Black knows all of Mike Bird's tricks because he's taught him some of them himself. That's my thinking. So this match is a lot more even than Mike Bird would have thought. When eventually Danny Black goes for a big move to win the match, and then Mike Bird surprisingly rolls him up to quickly get the pin, probably holding the tights as well, let's be honest, because he's a villain. And that's how Mike Bird has defeated Danny Black. So it's a good showing from Danny Black. Unfortunately for him, Mike Bird had one more trick up his sleeve and manages to get the win again. Oh, another injury. And they have no chemistry. Oh, God. Rain Leverkusen has defeated Amale. This is our storytelling match that we had to do, where just a pinfall. Don't know what the finishing move is for Rain Leverkusen, but she hit a pinfall in 11 minutes, and then Amale lost the match. Shame she got injured. See what? Amale, yep. Okay, this is good. In the next match, Joe Lando has defeated Sam Doyle in a car crash match full of dangerous bumps and crazy moves. 10 minutes with a shooting star elbow. I didn't even want to imagine what that move is. That sounds mental. So they were both going all out. Yeah. Sam Doyle needs more stamina, I think, to be able to do that. But Joe Lando gets a 37 and Sam Doyle gets a 27. In a 35 rated match, this is definitely boosted by the storyline and the fact that it was just a mental match. And then the main event, not as good, which is a bit unfortunate. Joseph Connors has defeated Malik in 14 minutes 44 seconds after he hit him with the All She Wrote. And yeah, because it wasn't a storyline match. I wanted a main event with just Joseph Connors that didn't have anything to do with the Hunter brothers. Because of what happens next. So Joseph Connors wins. He scores a 41. He's consistently one of our best performers. Malik is still pretty decent with 32. I need to use Malik and I need to use Danny Black a lot more because they're both young and they're both putting on decent performances even when they're off their game, like Danny Black was this time. But yeah, Joseph Connors wins, and then we get to the final segment. After the match, Joseph Connors just continues to beat down Malik in the middle of the ring until Malik is basically knocked out. And Connors goes on to say, in a really weird, cryptic promo, kind of, he says that I saw what you did last month, Jim. You're giving in to frustrations and I like what I see. But there's one thing stopping you from embracing who you are supposed to be. And the only way for you to grow and to move onwards is to remove it. It's a weird promo. I must admit, I like the creepy, kind of cryptic stuff sometimes. It's not very cryptic because it's, remember, a kid-friendly show, but they need to figure it out. But yeah, he says last month, Jim Hunter, that was when Jim Hunter beat down Sam Doyle after the match, basically. He's saying that Joseph Connors loves what he saw from the former champ. And yeah, we finished the show. It's a 35. The main event could have been a bit better, but that was probably because I didn't have a storyline there. Joe Lando and Sam Doyle was good, at least. And yeah, every promo was even decent for a change. So I am going to address the locker room. I'm going to say congrats to Malik, and I will say give him a hug as well. Give both of them a hug. Injury review, she broke her finger, she's out for 7 days. Okay. Financial report, we only lost $100 this show. We made $700 in tickets. Nice. Popularity recap, we are up to a 13. We're almost there. Maybe by the end of next episode, we will be a tiny company. It won't be this one, unfortunately, I don't think, because I don't really have time to push until all of that. But yeah, we're almost there. And we are going to make the all or nothing briefcase now. As soon as this thing loads. It will still be just a normal MWF Live, just because I don't want to make these specially titled shows until we're a tiny company and we can do more of them. But yeah, I want to see what people thought of that show, actually, if I can find it quick. Where is it? There it is. MWF Live, very positive. Nice. Now, last episode, I did have a small issue where the economy and the wrestling industry are both falling in England, which is not good. Which means, give it time, everything will start to go wrong. So yeah, this is gonna be the all or nothing briefcase. And it is a tournament. Figure out how to do that. We'll make it a floating title. It is going to be for the guys for the time being. And it will be an annual competition in a tournament. And yeah, we'll make it be considered an achievement. We do have a photo here somewhere as well of just a random briefcase somewhere. It's the All or Nothing briefcase. It's a gold lunchbox. I'm sort of right here. The winner of the briefcase is guaranteed title shot over the next year. Yeah. Whoever wins this is the All or Nothing briefcase holder, and they get a title shot. Now, I'm going to go through who I want in this tournament. We'll just sort by male, just because, just for the time being, it is male only. So, because that's the British Championship. In the tournament, we are going to have David Francisco is going to be one of them. We're going to have Danny Black. We will have who else should we have? Malik. Malik is going to be in there. We're going to have, obviously, Mike Bird. He needs to be in it because he's undefeated, as he said. We're going to have Sam Doyle. And who else? Who should be the last one? Need a face. I guess Matt Horgan. Or Maverick Mayhew. Ooh. I'll decide later. But I figured out who 5 of them are going to be in the tournament. But yeah. I will see you guys at the next show where we will have the All or Nothing briefcase. See you guys all there. We'll also have a title defense as well, because my god, we need to. It is All or Nothing time. I might have accidentally forgot to record the before the show stuff, but basically nothing happened for a change. Except since this is going to just be the guys on this show, I basically gave all of the women wrestlers the night off. Just because I needed Lucian Phillips to be at the show, but didn't want him to just not be there at all and just show up at the end. So he's in a match against Charles Crowley for the title. I've just thrown drink all over myself. Great start. And we have the All or Nothing tournament starting right now. We have Mike Bird versus Malik versus Golden Boy Santos in match number 1. In match number 2, we have Danny Black versus Dave Francisco versus Sam Doyle. So I might have changed my mind on who was going to be in this tournament, but yeah. We'll figure things out. So yeah, we're going to start the show and see how this goes. We start off with a 41 rated segment. Thank God, this is good. Mike Bird scored a 46. Damn. But had great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Mike Bird has defeated Malik and Golden Boy Santos when he pinned Golden Boy Santos with the Marvel Bomb. He carried the match. Of course he did. He's Mike Bird. This was a good match. Okay, they all have good gimmicks. A little bit inconsistent, but what can you do? Great segment. Great start to the show. This is exactly what we needed for this tournament. Mike Bird is going through to the final in the main event. Up next, we have a 39 rated segment. This is going to be a good show, I hope. And about to have great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, we have Danny Black making it to the final of the All or Nothing tournament as well. When he defeated, well, he pinned Sam Doyle. He defeated both of them in the triple threat match. This is going to be hopefully one of our better main events. Hopefully they're not inconsistent in the final. That would suck. Lucian Phillips was really off his game. God damn it. In a good match, Lucian Phillips defeated Charles Crowley with a Psycho Driver. The match was designed to tell a specific story. This was our storytelling match just because we need one on every show. I didn't want it to hinder the main event too much. So Lucian Phillips makes defense number 4 of the MWF British title. So Charles Crowley got 37, Lucian Phillips got 28. I do now regret, honestly, taking the title away from Jim Hunter, because he was getting 40, mid 40 ratings every show. But yeah, Lucian Phillips was almost undefeated. He's our big monster guy. And yeah, it didn't make sense for him not to be the title, be the champion. And then the main event storyline. This isn't the actual show. This is just a little segment. We have Mike Bird comes out to the ring and he says that this match is going to be easy. He's already beaten Danny Black before, and he's going to be the winner of the All or Nothing briefcase. And he is going to take the British title away from Lucian Phillips and rename it the Welsh Championship, because Wales is the superior country. Remember, he is the godfather of Welsh wrestling, is his gimmick. And Danny Black then comes out to the ring and says that Bird shouldn't be so sure. He had his number last month, and this time things will be different. He won't fall for the surprise roll-up again, and Bird should not take him lightly this time. So, before the main event, people comment down below, who do you think is going to be, who's going to win the All or Nothing briefcase? Is it going to be the undefeated Mike Bird, or will it be the, I guess, relatively inconsistent in this company, Danny Black? We'll see what happens. Comment down below and then see if you were right. Then, the main event. Oh my god, I feel like I've made a mistake. I should not have done this because of the match ratings themselves. Oh my god, this is a... in a bout that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Danny Black has won by submission, making Mike Bird tap out and winning the All or Nothing briefcase in 10 minutes. I feel like I should have made this match longer. I thought I made it 15 minutes. Whoops. Oh well. So Danny Black is your All or Nothing briefcase holder. Congratulations to Danny Black. He has a guaranteed title shot whenever he wants against whoever the British champion is at the time. Let's be honest, it'll probably be Lucian Phillips. Congratulations to Danny Black. His momentum has changed over the span of 2 months. Damn. And after the match, Danny Black takes the microphone and says that he knew he was going to be the one to defeat Mike Bird for the first time, and now that he is the All or Nothing briefcase holder, he is going to make a change in his company, and he's going to be our next British champion. Lucian Phillips then comes out from the back again after his earlier match and gets into an intense stare down with Danny Black before the show ends. And we had a 41 rated show. I believe that is tied for our best ever show. Don't quote me on that. It's definitely our best ever MWF live. And wow, Mike Bird carried this show. I really should have given him the briefcase. Why did I do that? Oh no. Oh, I feel like I've made a mistake there, but what can you do? I am going to give Mike Bird. He was a great performance. I'm also going to give David Francisco great performance as well because he also got a 40. Financial report: we only lost $62 this month. We are getting there. Popularity recap: we're up to a 14, and yeah, um, this is going to be a good episode. I hope. Ronda Rousey is for some reason wrestling in a Sukuban. Fair enough. I love the fact they've given her 46 psychology in this game. That is cruel, but also probably accurate. Who is this? Pollyanna is now resigning in Wales. Oh, hello. Where did you live before? Doesn't matter, but she lives in Wales now. Is she a good? Is she a good or is she a villain? Okay. Sorry about that. We'll see what people thought of the show real quick. Where is it? Here we go. It was a great show. Thank God for that. So we have the All or Nothing holder is Danny Black. He has a title shot whenever he wants. And yeah, that means I probably should build Danny Black up to actually be decent. I need to stop saying things like that because I had a friend who watched this video, who was watching the videos and was like, "What is your issue with Danny Black?" I don't have any issues with Danny Black. I've never seen him. I've never met him, and yeah, he's consistent. He's consistent enough to be in the title picture, definitely. But he's just lost every single match that I've ever booked him in up until that surprise All or Nothing briefcase win. He's lost every single match I've ever booked him in. Wow. Oh no, he defeated Blake. I forgot about that one. But he is I guess, one of our number one contenders. Congratulations, Danny Black. I might actually be meeting him next month for the first time, which would be quite funny because of all the stuff in this save. He's doing a show, and me and my friend are gonna go watch. There's Mike Bird. Mike Bird is also gonna be there. So yeah. But that was the All or Nothing briefcase. We have one more show I'm gonna do this month. Just because I'm in a bit of a rush. I don't really have time to do the 4 shows a month this time. But next episode, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the next level, and we're gonna make some plans from there. But yeah, one more show this month. It will be the April show, main evented. Well, it's gonna be an interesting main event, let's say. But yeah, see you guys there. Okay. We have made it to the last show of this episode. Who's getting the night off today? I don't know. Nobody is. We are expected 151 fans, and we have to use the venue because everything else is kind of. Oh, you know, sorry, I'm just gonna do this. Search. Everything else that's in London is too big, or what's the word? We can't use it because of geotags. So we've got to pick the best option. It's once again 229 the venue, which kind of sucks, but what can you do when that's the best venue in the area? I'm not going to do any stuff this time. I forgot what it's called. So, head trainer Eddie Dennis is training everyone again. Matthew Horgan, Tom Scarborough have been getting on recently. Nice. And Shirley Hurst and Cameron Kai had to be separated. Not nice. Just go for the morale boost all the time because we do have issues with morale at the moment and it's annoying. But yeah. Okay, Courtney Bruce, she also lost her match and 2 other companies have gone bankrupt, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? We are going to book this show and it's going to have a surprising main event. But, yeah. Let's see how this goes. See you guys at the end of the show. Well, when the show's about to run. Okay, we are here. It is the last show of the episode. We have a title match and we have a tag team main event. We're trying out a new tag team because Golden Boy Santos and Dave Francisco have no chemistry whatsoever, which is annoying because I wanted them to be a team, but it's not really going to happen. So we're trying Sam Doyle and Golden Boy as a tag team this time against the Hunter Brothers in the main event. But yeah, we also have Nightshade versus Amale in a title match. Ryan Carter versus Blake, since Blake's not been on for a while and Ryan Carter needs to not be rusty, we're just putting a match together for them. And we have Danny Black versus David Francisco. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the show. We start with a 30 rated segment with Nightshade opening the show. He says that she is so frustrated with this company right now. They aren't letting her defend her women's titles, and she needs to do that so that she can keep proving to everyone that she is as good as she says she is. It's been almost 4 months, and I've had enough. I'm putting my title on the line tonight, whether Brooks likes it or not. The decent segment, 30 rating, not too bad. The match itself is just a 32, and yeah. Nightshade gets a 41, Amale gets a 27, and it makes the women's division advance heat. When Nightshade defeats Amale with an STO, makes her 4th defense of the women's championship. So yeah, she's still proven she's great. She's got a 41 rating. She has got low morale because I haven't really used her much, and Amale is not as good as I thought she'd be. Speaking of not as good as I thought it'd be, Ryan Carter versus Blake. Ryan Carter gets his first ever win of his career. And yeah. It's a 20 rated match, which kind of sucks, but Ryan Carter gets a 13, Blake gets a 30. This is literally, as I was saying, just wanted to get Ryan Carter on the show. Wanted him to beat someone. Blake is on his way out, I think, so that will have to do. Then we have our semi-main event, our co-main event. Danny Black defeats David Francisco with a pinfall after 12 minutes and 45 seconds. Danny Black was really off his game again. He's not consistent enough at all, which sucks. He needs higher consistency, which is annoying because I don't know. I was gonna say I really like Danny Black. I haven't booked him like I do until this episode, but yeah. So hopefully his consistency goes up before we push him more towards the title. But this is his 3rd win of the episode, and it's a good streak finally for Danny Black. David Francisco loses, but not too bad. A decent match. And the main event is not too bad. Advanced 2 storylines, which is great. The 42 rated segment had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Sam Doyle and Golden Boy Santos defeated the Hunter Brothers when Golden Boy Santos submitted Lee Hunter in the ring. And yeah, interesting that they won. The great finish was a success, thank God. But yeah, they both have declining physical ability, which sucks. Both the Hunter brothers do. I know Jim Hunter doesn't for some reason, but yeah. So my imagination for this match is the Hunter brothers are trying to work together. They're struggling, but it's just not really happening. And then Golden Boy manages to get Lee in a submission move. Maybe we'll go with a sleeper hold or something like that, just a basic submission. And Jim Hunter sees that Lee is about to pass out, and he does nothing. He just stands on the ring open, doesn't try to break up the submission at all, and eventually Lee has to tap out before he passes out. And Sam Doyle and Golden Boy Santos get the win. Spoilers, by the way. And then we have the main event segment. Lee Hunter says to Jim that he hasn't been himself recently and he wants to know what's been going on. First, he tried to attack Doyle after his last match, and this time he won't even stop him from getting, I say, submitted, because I didn't know that Golden Boy was going to tap him out. Whoops. Jim says he's just so frustrated since losing the title, and he wanted to do everything he could to prove he was still as good as he was whilst he was the champion. But it's just not working for him, and he needs to make some changes if he's going to be the champion again before he apologises to his brother. Now, once again, this cut out. So what happens now is Jim Hunter, the Hunter brothers, they hug in the ring, and Jim Hunter, as the hug is broken, they stand there in the ring before Jim low blows Lee Hunter and starts to beat him down and leave him in the ring. He's letting his frustrations control him and get the better of him, just like Joseph Connor said he would. And yeah, Jim Hunter, he just continuously beats down Lee Hunter in the ring before going for a chair and finally hitting him with it, leaving Lee Hunter as just kind of a crumpled mess in the ring, whilst Jim Hunter is kind of going a bit crazy. So we're going to turn him heel right now. The initial rating of great, he's an arrogant heel. Brilliant. And the turn was a complete success. Finally. But yeah, we have a new one of another heel. Jim Hunter has turned heel on his younger brother. The show itself, we scored a 39 overall, not too bad. I'm going to once again, address the locker room. I want Nightshade to be better, so I'm going to praise her for a great performance. And Dave Francisco, I am going to compliment on a good performance. Financial report, we lost $239, but that's probably because the tag team main event. Popularity recap, we are up to a 15. Finally. We're almost there. We're almost a tiny company. One more episode and we'll be there. But yeah. That was Lee Hunter and Jim Hunter breaking up. They are no longer going to be a tag team. And yeah. It's annoying that the text box cut out what I was writing. It didn't look like it would. Oh well. Yeah, we have a heel turn. If it says anything on here, probably not. No, it doesn't. We're not big enough for them to care. It's a very positive show. We're still in the money this month, which is good. We might make a little bit less than last month. But yeah. That is going to be it for this episode. We have the same champions, but we have our All or Nothing winner, which is Danny Black, who is starting to hopefully get better and try and be the guy in the future. Who knows? And yeah, we've got a few people who are probably leaving soon. So by the end of the next episode, we might get rid of Blake and Livy Grace. I definitely want to keep these two, but I don't think I can negotiate yet. Oh, I can. Will you take 50 a show? I'm going to negotiate with these ones now. It will be a apply the template. It'll be 2 years. Will you do 50 a show? For 2 years. No, damn it. We're also going to... Oh, who else was it? Lee Hunter needs to stay, that's for certain. He wants 80 a show now. Damn it, Lee. Are you as good as Joseph Connors? That is the question. Will you take 75? Fine, you get to stay for another 2 years. Blake and Livy are leaving. Everything else has still got enough time on their contract, so yeah, they can stick around for now. We're gonna look at the creative real quick. Apparently, our number one guy is still Charles Crowley, even though he just isn't at all. He's just the most popular guy. And one of our better wrestlers. Second is Joseph Connors. Of course it is. Everyone loves Joseph Connors. Then we have Rain Leverkusen is apparently our number 3 person. Okay. I have to take a look at Nightshade before the episode ends. Obviously, Mike Bird is number 4. I like Mike Bird a lot, okay? He's very fun. He's fun to book. And Eddie Dennis, who is our road agent, so we won't bother with him. Hot prospects, still the main 4 rookies we signed. Crowley and Courtney Bruce are still the only ones that can apparently talk. We have our showstoppers, which is Joseph Connors, Mike Bird, Charles Crowley, Lee Hunter, and Matt Horgan. So apparently Lee Hunter can do a good match. I think he did on the last show, to be fair. Ring generals, Lee Hunter, Jim Hunter, Bird, Nightshade, and Joseph Connors. Fair. I agree with that. They're the guys that can do a match with anyone. Who is hot? Whose momentum is hot? Lucian Phillips, he's on a big wave of momentum. So is Mike Bird. But all the others are just starting to pick up momentum. Who's not? Blake, Sam Doyle, Francisco, and Malik. Oh, damn it. Who are our hidden gems? Do we have anyone new? We do. We have JJ Gale. He's on $100 a show. Bit expensive. Is he worth it? Is the question. I'm not sure. I think I have a better high flyer. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this. Comment down below any wrestlers that think I should take a look at. There is quite a few on here that try and sign at some point. Preferably ones that are in the south of England, Wales, or the Midlands, just so I don't have to pay travel on them right now. That's just how it works. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.